It's heckin' Hack Week. This is when Facepunch employees get to mess around with things that they want to see in the game in the near or distant future. First off, what I can assume is a new mission is the Bandit King being added to the Bandit camp with the ability for the player to race them. The Arabic language has had some work done to it to make it function properly, so if you do speak Arabic, you can go on the main staging branch and take a look for yourself to make sure that everything is looking good before it gets pushed out. One of the art designers, Pilgrim, posted the Spud Gun that he's working on for this Hack Week, which would shoot fragments of potatoes. The foundation for box sorting has been added with multiple filters and the ability for players to save their own snapshots to update with the click of a button. Also, for the past month or so, Mr. Daniel P has been going berserk on a bunch of things that are beyond my reading comprehension level. He's also got a very fabulous profile picture. There's also the concept of a player-driven scrap plane, which would be the first plane alongside all the other helicopters in the game. And if you're a map maker, you should be paying attention to the changes that Ian is doing to RustEdit for Hack Week. I wouldn't expect it to come out anytime soon though, as Ian even says within one of these commits somewhere if they decide to push it out. Dreams really do come true, as you can now listen to the Fishing Village song 24/7 from the new radio in your brand new car. Work is being done on implementing the boombox radio system into the car radio, which is also getting its own custom prefab built. There's also these commits towards new types of lights, including fairy lights, which are the bulbs that hang from a string, a deployable spotlight, which you can orient with a hammer, and small panel indicator lights with configurable colors. Colorblind accessibility options are also being set up. These options would allow players to change the colors of various things that do not affect gameplay. And that pretty much sums up everything that happened during this last Hack Week. There was also some work being done on things we know are coming soon that we've covered in previous videos, like all of these projects getting mushed together in one folder called the World Update. This includes the dive sites, ocean wreck buoys, the Radtown redux, wood log piles, and something from the temperate cliff rework that we've been looking at for months that's just called the Cliff branch. And if we head over to that branch, we can see adjustments being made to the way that the lakes, canyons, and oasis will spawn on maps. And it looks like the legacy wood log piles are going to be added to all biomes, which will be a new way to farm wood. There's also work being done to potentially allow us to hear player voice comms through CCTV cameras. Checking in on the progress being made on the wolf AI rework, there's been the addition of howling and the ability to stagger the wolf when they're damaged a lot instead of just on every headshot. There's also been a bunch of visual changes happening with the patrol helicopter for a while that are now getting ready to be merged. And from what I can tell, these are only visual changes. Anything else that's happening with the patrol helicopter is external from this. Some additions to the digital clock we talked about last week. It looks like we'll be able to configure and save multiple alarms and have the ability to toggle them on and off within the digital clock UI. The player deployable wallpaper is still hanging out in the background. It's either going to get bundled up with something specific in the future or it's not ready to go yet. And finally, something else that I can actually show you guys besides commits is the new building error improvements. They are now merged to the main staging branch if you want to take a look at it. What this basically is going to do, like we talked about last week, is take all the errors that you would normally get in chat and have them show up on your screen. A large rework has been done to make sure everything is labeled correctly. It also highlights the area that is causing the problem alongside telling you what specifically is blocking whatever you're trying to do, which is very nice for people who play with their chat off and is also more descriptive than it used to be. That's all I got for you guys today. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, leave a dislike if you didn't, and I'll catch you in the next one.